Are you wondering what's the difference between an appraisal and an inspection? Stay tuned. What's going on? It's your brother Marvin coming to you today with another video. And for today's video, we are going to talk about the difference between an appraisal and an inspection as a buyer. So let's start with what an appraisal is. An appraisal is an assessment of the home you're interested in buying's value as of the time a person called an appraiser comes out to the home. They look at your home and they compare it to several other similar homes. And by similar, it's usually within about a 3 to 5 mile radius, depending on the part of the United States that you're in. And they literally will take a comparative property similar to yours, same square footage or similar. They'll assess values to certain aspects of your home compared to another home. Putting on my real estate license hat, the subject property being the home you're interested in buying is treated very uniquely compared to other properties. So for example, if the home you're interested in buying has hardwood floors, but a similar home with the same bedrooms, bathrooms have carpet, that's going to add value to your particular home because a similar property does not have something like hardwood floors. Another home has a finished basement, for example, but your home does not. Well, that would lower the value of your specific property. That's the way to explain what an appraisal is. It's something that your bank uses to make sure before they loan you several $100,000s for the purchase of that home is worth at minimum the contract price on that home or better. Honestly, as a buyer, an appraisal is really not for you. It's really honestly for the bank. If you are a cash buyer, for example, like a lot of my investor clients are, you don't need to get an appraisal because you're buying that home 9 times out of 10 based on numbers that you've run for what you're looking for in an investment property, and you're going to add value or otherwise put in sweat equity to essentially pay a certain amount below market value. Usually for investors, they're looking for 70% of market value. And then you add in as close to that additional 20 to 30% to really make your money as an investor. So now let's talk about what an inspection is. An inspection is definitely meant for you as the buyer. Your lender does not necessarily require you to get an inspection, but I highly recommend it for all of my clients, even those that are buying a home, new construction, because you don't know what you don't know. Although that home you're walking into may be decorated amazingly, might smell like apple pie or pumpkin spice, there may be a lot of issues going on with that home that you're not frankly going to find out until after you've closed on it, and by that point it's too late. I always recommend that my buyers strongly consider getting an inspection on that home, just so a licensed professional can come out to that home and let you know every and anything going on with the home as of the day that they visit. They're going to check things like the condition of the roof, the foundation, the plumbing, the furnace, the AC. They're gonna check for termites. I mean, a really good inspector, which I have one on my team, they are going to go through that home with a fine-tooth comb to let you know every and anything going on with that home. And that'll allow you to make, as a buyer, an informed decision on if this home is really worth the hassle. Now, in a lot of ways, you can use that inspection as part of the negotiation process to whittle down the contract price a lot more. And that's what I do for a lot of my buyers that see the issues with the home, and it's not necessarily a deal breaker for them, but they definitely want to get some more money off the contract price in order to take care of those upcoming repairs that are going to be needed on that home. When you get an inspection on that home, it's super important to remember that inspection is a snapshot of that home on the day that the inspector visits that home. They can't speak to what happened to that home prior to their visit, and they definitely can't speak to what happens to that home after they visit. Remember, as a buyer, an appraisal is not necessarily meant for your benefit. It's meant for the benefit of your lender before they fork over several $100,000 that home is truly worth what you've gone under contract for. But an inspection is absolutely necessary regardless of the condition of the home for a buyer, because peace of mind is worth its weight in gold. Want to check out more content from the channel? Click the video either here or here, where I deep dive on some more topics related to real estate, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. Peace. Be sure to check out our show sponsor, morethanArealestateagent.com. This website is a great place to shop if you're looking for exclusive real estate merch, such as shirts, hoodies, and more. They also have limited edition swag you won't find anywhere else on the web. If you need holiday or closing gift ideas for your current and future clients, then check out their website today, morethanArealestateagent.com. Use the code podcast for 10% off your next purchase.